Yes, we're here again. So welcome to today's midday miracle message. Now, today it's all around, do you feel weighed down in life? Now, if you do, it's because things are getting on top of you. Things are heavy. Now, here's what I want you to be able to understand, that it's possible. And by the way, wherever you're beaming in from now in today's midday miracle message, wherever you're beaming in from, then please share it, please like it, please comment below. Let me know, where are you beaming in from? What country are you beaming in from? Because it's always good to know where people are, where we're tuning in from. Are you out in Europe? Are you out in Asia? Are you out in Australia, America, England? Where are you coming in from? So with today's midday miracle message, it's so important to be able to understand that there are so many things that happen in life where we start to get weighed down. Now, when we start to get weighed down, what happens is, it's because even though it might not be a physical pressure, if it's a pressure on the mind, or if it's a pressure on your emotions, then what's going to happen is same thing. The same thing is going to happen where, oh my God, mentally, I've got all this stress. Oh, things feel heavy. I can't even think straight. Oh, I just need to go and lie down just to release some of this pressure that I'm putting on myself, because this is what we need to understand. No matter how challenging life gets in this outside world, if we don't do our inner work, if we don't do the work to make sure that if things feel heavy, then we can shift our focus. Because this is what people don't understand. When we understand one simple thing, that when we pin a meaning on something, that reality is going to open up to us. Now, what are the things that people are pinning their meanings on? Oh, life is a struggle at the moment. Oh, life is hard. Oh, and in fact, write in the comments, what are some of the heavy meanings? Do type this in the comments now. What are some of the heavy meanings that people are pinning on things in life to do with their own body, their health and wealth, money, to do with their happiness, to do with their experience in life right now? What are some of the things that people are focusing on that makes them feel heavy, that's weighing them down? Type in the chat, let me know. Because when we understand, oh, I can change the meanings that things mean to me, then I can change everything. Here's the challenge. Most people don't want to change what things mean to them if they have to become the change. They're expecting the whole world to become the change. They're expecting this to change, that to change, that to change for them to feel better. Never going to work that way, because that illusion isn't true. And by pinning the meanings on an illusion that isn't true, guess what? Whatever you start building, it's going to come collapsing down, because down here, there's no foundations. There's an illusion. It's like building a house on sand. There's no foundations there, so you know what's going to happen. I mean, think about this. If any builder went out there and they tried to lay just sand as the foundation, you'd be like, what the hell are you doing? You're building a beautiful house. You've done all the work for this amazing house. You've done all the work to make all these rooms look beautiful, but you're building the house on sand. It's only going to take one storm and that whole house is going to come collapsing down. Here's what we need to understand. When we understand that we want to be building a beautiful life, we want to building a life that we want to wake up to every single day, like we did when we were children. You'd spring out of bed with energy. Look how most adults are getting out of bed. Oh, God. Because life is heavy. Things are weighing them down. Please listen to this. It's not the things that happen in life that weigh you down. It's the meanings you're pinning on things. That's what we need to understand. When we learn to pin more empowering meanings on things, even when they're challenging, what happens is we start to reclaim our power. Because otherwise we're going to break down. And if we break down, then all of a sudden, yeah, I've just read the comments. Yeah, Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. It's so easy to listen to that and just throw it away as a cliche comment. But what change, honestly, do you want to see? And in fact, type in the chat, let me know. What change could you make in yourself by you becoming this change, by you making this change? Guess what? You win. Now, while you're typing in, and just type some change that you would like to see in yourself that will enhance the quality of your life. When you become that change, guess what you're doing? Bam! It's like a piece of armor goes on you. Bam! It's like you've been given like this superhero outfit because you're learning more, you're becoming more, and all of a sudden, instead of people might shoot these attacks at you, this fear at you, their own beliefs, their own ways of living that can be destructive. But if they then go and throw that to you, if you haven't got all this armor, guess what? Their stuff comes in, bam, why? Just goes and knocks you straight back. And before you know it, you are out of your power. And all of a sudden you can take on their stuff and now it feels heavy again. Now you're like, oh God, this is not where I want to be. Here's what I want to tell you, that, yeah, break through the resistant barriers. So, truth, alignment, balance, without being knocked off. Now, here's what I want to be able to share with you all, because we have, and I know some of you are on this call are already coming, push beyond your limitations. Now, how do you do that? I'm loving all these comments that you guys are putting in. Beautiful. How do you push beyond your limitations? One, you got to find someone who's already walked that road ahead and go and connect with them. Go and say, right, teach me. What did you do? I don't want to break down. I want to break through. Now, if you want help with that, and we are going to be giving away, more Midday Miracle messages this week, where we're going to come in just to give you these sort of shots of wisdom, just to have a few little messages, bam, penetrate straight inside you so that you can start to create a vision of an empowering future. Now, here's what we need to understand. If you don't go out of your comfort zone, you're never going to grow. You're never, ever going to be able to grow in your comfort zone. That's why it's called a comfort zone. It feels comfortable. It's nice. It's cozy. And we want to be able to go into those zones. But you need to know that you're not going to grow when you're in those zones. So what do? We have to push ourselves. Now, if there are anybody who's watching this right now and you want to push yourself, you want to be able to go outside of your comfort zone in the right way, where you can discover more parts of yourself, where you can become more, where you can have life challenge you, but instead of breaking you down, now you're evolving up to another level. Now you're understanding that the past doesn't equal the future. And what we can do is, from this point moving forward, we can start to build new bridges. Now, how do we build these new bridges? One, we got to be supercharged. Without having that charge, it's like having a phone, trying to use a phone for a whole day when there's 1% battery. You know you're not going to get very far, and then you can hold this device, but because there's no charge in it, it's not going to work. That's what's happening with a lot of humans at the moment. That's why I created Supercharge Your Life. We are running an event this weekend, and there is a Ruth goes, me, I want. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Now, we've got an event that we're doing this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Here's what I recommend. If you're on Facebook or YouTube now, if you're on Instagram or YouTube now, come over to Facebook, and there's a link in this description. In fact, I can just give you the link right now. If any of you want it, go and check this out. It's bit.ly /SYL for Supercharge Your Life, Feb, because we're in February, and then 21, because we're in the year 2021. So bit.ly /SYL Feb 21, and it's all case sensitive. So if we've got that, you can go and get registered for this event this weekend. We've done it the cheapest we've ever done it. We want to be giving back. Lisa says, I'm in this weekend. It's going to be a game changer. You don't want to miss any of it. We're starting at 9 in the morning. We're going till about 6 in the evening. We may overspiel a little bit. Usually I do, because I get carried away with just wanting to serve. It's also on my Insta profile, Skip. Thank you, brother. So if you're on Instagram, actually, you can go up to, I know you guys are registered, saying I can't wait. It's a game changer. It really is. It shifts all of this stuff, because I want you to understand this. The reason why this stuff was heavy when it was coming in, and by the way, if you are on Insta, you can just go to our profile, click that link. It's in the profile link. Just click that one in the bio, sorry. And then you can go and get registered that way. Here's what I want you to understand. When all this information is coming in, and we're all receiving billions of pieces of information every single second, with all this information that's coming in, it has to go through belief systems, a filter called belief systems. That's what, I say, right, it's the BS that's screwing everyone up. Usually for a lot of people, there's BS coming out. They're now saying that the average adult lies about once every 10 minutes, which is insane. So then they're pinning minis on things that are just illusions. What if I could help you step into the absolute truth, where you can step into your power, where you can step into being supercharged, where next time that you pin a meaning on something and it disempowers you, there will be some things that we are going to install in you, literally in you. It's going to go right into the deep part of your subconscious. And then after the event, you're going to have a technique. You're going to have something that you're going to keep building and building and building. When you build it, what happens is all this information comes on. If it's debilitating, if it's negative, if it's disempowering, if it's knocking you down, bam! Literally as fast as that, and I kid you not, you're going to shift the frequency you're in. You will be able to shift the meaning that you pin on it so that you're not going to continue to pin meanings on things that are disempowering. To get you to be able to stand strong in your truth, to be able to get you to stand strong in your power, is the best thing to do. And we're going to be doing that. It's one of the things that we're going to be going through with you at Supercharge Your Life. It's a jam-packed weekend, but this is to put you back in the driving seat so that you know that you're the driver of your car. You start to master your mind, you start to master the body, and you start to open up to this universal intelligence that's making your heart beat right now, that is having you being gifted 50,000 new cells every 3 seconds. There's a force out there that we must get you tapped into, because when you get tapped into it, oh my God, a supercharged life is around wealth, health, and happiness, and how you can have it all. That is exactly what supercharged life is all about. So there is going to be a link somewhere around here. If you're on Insta, it will be in the bio. YouTube will be in the description. Facebook will be in the description. Click that, come through. It's the cheapest we've ever done it. I'd love to be able to do it for free. The only challenge is if we keep doing it for free and stuff for free, I've got staff to pay, and you just can't build the team. So we have to build it as an organization, but making sure that there's a fair exchange. And here's what I say. The little amount of money that you'll invest in it, it's literally £69. That's it for the weekend. If you like the better things in life and you want VIP, just go for the VIP. It's just $197. Alistair says, when purchasing the VIP, can I have a review and relearning process on another day? It's for everyone. It's a group thing. Now, we're doing that on the Monday. It will be recorded as well. That's also when we're going to be doing the Sacred Temple. And by the way, if you opt in the VIP, we're giving you over £500 worth of gifts just for you to be the VIP. We're not going to be able to do this ever again like this. You're never going to hear me say this ever again. We can't do it the same as this ever again because it doesn't work as a company. But I wanted to do it to give it back. So get yourself registered. I can tell you now, if you vibe off anything to do with these Midday Miracle messages, imagine what's going to happen where I'm able to carve out the journey for you so that you get to discover the greatest version of you. And there'll be processes and activations. It's not going to be just information going in, because in this world, people are drowning in information. And what we need is people to be able to wake up, to be able to connect to the wisdom of who they truly are. So I really do hope that you've got some value from today's Midday Miracle message. And it's going to be, oh, yes, think about this. Those of you that are committing to this weekend, Monday morning, you will wake up a new person. You will wake up a different person than who you are right now. Gavin, you say, so grateful for these Midday Miracle messages. Absolute pleasure, brother. It's a pleasure to serve every single one of you. And yes, I will see you tomorrow. For those of you that are in Club Supercharge, I will be seeing you tomorrow morning at 7:30 for our morning session. And for the rest of you, have a beautiful day. Do go and get registered for Supercharge Your Life, because I can tell you now, your financial investment is nothing compared to what you're going to get. And I don't say that lightly. I say that because I know what we guide you through at that event and what results people get after that event. So I really hope that you've been inspired today. Yeah, Alistair saying, yeah, there's too much information out there, too much. And it's not only that, Alistair, what it is you go and search information in one way and you'll have a whole bunch of experts saying, do this and this and this and this and this. You're going to get all these amazing results. And then you go to somewhere else, and you have all these other experts saying, no, you do this and this and this and this, and you're not going to get any results. So there's a lot of things that are conflicting. Now, here's what will happen at Supercharger Life. You're going to go into the high frequencies where you will know the truth. Because without you knowing the truth, you're looking at these two, and both are experts. Both have got qualifications. Both have got reputations. But one's saying go left and the other saying go right. It's a world of conflict. That's why we've got to get the balance and the alignment, and we've got to make sure we're supercharged. And when you're supercharged and you've got control of your mind and you can focus your thoughts in the right way, you will be able to take something from the fabric of your mind and you'll be able to pull it into this reality. And that's what we love teaching people how to do. And I do it with celebrities. I do it with some of the world's top CEOs. I do it with like top sports, people who are front runners in their fields of expertise, whether it's athletes and people just like you, because my mission now is to bring the spirit back to humanity so that we get to have the wealth, the health, and the happiness, because we can have it all. So I hope you've got some value from today's message. Have an awesome day. Live strong, live healthy, live long. Make sure you live now with the nutrients, oxygen, and water. And now I'm out of here.